All right, so now we're going to look at what happens. They're 70 years old, Jane and John. All right, so Jane is over here and John's over here. John has $419,000 in his traditional IRA, which is significantly more value than Jane has in her IRA, but her IRA is a Roth. So Jane's got $369,000, John's got $420,000 roughly. All right. So now they both have Social Security, and we're going to both say they have $2,500 a month in Social Security. That's $30,000 a year in Social Security income. All right. So now John's got two mechanisms of income. He's got his required distributions from his IRA plus his Social Security. Jane's just got $30,000 from Social Security. That's it. All right, because the Roth has no IRA mandatory distributions. Now, if she wants money from the Roth, that's fine, but it's always going to be a silent there. All right, because Roths are tax-free. Whoa, who knew, who knew? All right, so John's RMD, and again, we just take this amount here, divide by 27.4 in year one, and just for simplicity, let's just say that $419,000 has grown to, again, we're using 8% a year, 486 minus 15,309 equals times 1.08, just again for simplicity. So next year, let's just use a different color here. This amount will be 436, 111, and we'll get, is that 111? 511, and we'll talk about that here in just a second as it gets interesting, even more interesting. All right, so in this year, and when John and Jane are both 70, John's got $30,000 of Social Security. His RMDs are $15,309. You take her provisional income, and again, provisional income is what, my friends? Half of your Social Security plus all of your other income. That's his provisional income, $30,309. All right. Now, we'll just say he's single, so he has no heirs or no husband or wife, so he's not married, he's single, which means the first $25,000 of provisional income is zero. So you don't have to pay any taxes on your Social Security benefits whatsoever if your provisional income is less than $25,000. But in this case, it's not less than $25,000. In fact, he's got $5,309 will be his in that next category, and we take half of that. All right, so we got $5,309, and we times that by 2, or divide that by 2, I should say, and that's going to give us what, 1,600 something, 1,600, 5,309 divide by 2. Now it gives 2645. 2645 is taxable Social Security. All right. So his provisional income again is 5,309. All right, or his provisional income, excuse me, is 30,309. The first bend is, or I don't even say bend. The first provision, 0 to 25,000 for single, is nothing is subject to income tax. The next amount, 50% of that amount up until 34,000 has a tax subject to income tax. In this case, he has nothing above 34,000, so nothing's going to be taxed there. So his provision, his taxable Social Security is 5,309. You take away his first bend, you divide that by 2. His taxable Social Security is 2645. All right. So of his $30,000 of Social Security, 2645 is taxed. Now what we're going to do is we're going to say, okay, 2645 is taxable plus his RMD of 15,309. All right. So oops. What is it, 2645? Yeah, 2645. So now we have taxable SS 2645 RMD, and that's going to give us 14,597, 17,954 minus his 13,600 of standard deductions. So his taxable income is 4,354. He'll pay 10% of that. Will be $434. Will be his taxes to the feds. $434. Okay, so in that case, you're still sitting there. Yeah, he's only got to pay $434, Josh. Now Jane's got nothing. Don't get me wrong. Jane's got nothing whatsoever because her provisional income is only $15,000. You got $30,000 from Social Security, of which you times half of that, so provisional income is $15,000. Her first $25,000 is tax-free, so Jane's got no tax whatsoever. John's gonna have $434 of tax. Is that worth the trade-off of losing out on $50,000 of growth. Again, he started with 419. She started 369. Well, let's see. We'll keep going back to this here in just a few more minutes, because what we're going to do is we're going to say, okay, next year and the next year and the next year, and we'll see what we come up with. Hold on just a second.